go ahead. So, thank you for coming to this session. Good afternoon. It's 1:25 Seattle time, and we're here to discuss EVO a little bit. Who's familiar with the Electronic Village Online? Yeah, I see some people who have been participating in the Electronic Village Online, so the rest of you are here to learn more about it, which is great. Well, the Electronic Village, have you been next door to the Electronic Village? Okay, so the Electronic Village Online is the online extension of that Electronic Village at TESOL, and that's how it was conceived back in, I think the first discussions happened in 1998 in the COL IS, and TESOL wanted us to branch out and do something not in addition to the physical space, so a little bit outside, before, during, and even after the convention. So that's how it started. The Electronic Village Online is for professional development. And so it is a wonderful tool for you to get a little bit of professional development while you're teaching. It is all free. And I'm one of the co-founders of the Electronic Village Online. And we started it in the year 2000. Tom Robb, Susan Gare, and I co-founded it. And in 2001, we held our first 10 sessions. So since then, we've been running it, and now we've had over 37,000 people, teachers in it that have been trained, have done some of their professional development.
Talk about the EVO Minecraft MOOC. EVO Minecraft MOOC is a community of practice that we've had going. You think, hey, James, somebody bring me a glass of water. Anyway, we started this 3 years ago, and we, as an EVO session, the whole idea for starting this was so that I could learn Minecraft. So I didn't know how to play Minecraft, so I did something kind of unusual. I created a session, kind of a glass, yeah, you got a glass of water. We created a session so that I could learn how to play Minecraft. So most people, I called it a flipped session. Thanks, James. The reason is that most people will have an expertise and they start an EVO session in order to share that expertise. But for me, I had the idea that the community would share the expertise. So if you shoot that QR code, or if you go to tinyurl.com/EVOMC17, then you'll go to this presentation. So there's not a lot here really, but there are links to videos and things like that. So that's EVOMC, that's EVO Minecraft MOOC, 17 a year, and TESOL, a tiny URL there, or got the QR code, I can see. Have you got it? Okay. Anybody else need it or move on? Okay. You can always come back to it. Okay, so basically, as we've started this community, our first year, we just played on Minecraft. We learned about Minecraft, and of course we had one complete set of participants. We built spaces, but then the next year, we moved the server, and so we probably kept a map. I think we kept everything, but we started in a new space the second year. We attracted a lot of really cool people, like Linda Gielen for one, who's a teacher in near San Antonio, I think. Somehow I'm thinking I've got that wrong. I really should know where she lives. But in any event, somebody else from Romania called Musea, who was very good at coding. Some people really wowed us with their expertise and things they built on our server. And we also, Minecraft has a creative and a survival mode. So we did a lot in creative mode, and then when we thought people were ready, we moved to survival. So this year we did it slightly differently. First, we kept the same server. So we had an infinite space. we found some remote location. We started there. We set up a spawn point at that place. And at the spawn point, we have a safe house. And so then we sort of branched out from there. But there's a lot of neat things about it. Now, people came on just as they did the year before, and they said, oh, first of all, first big change, they didn't want to mess with creative. They just wanted to come into survival. We had a warp. You could go to our creative world. Some people went there and played around, but mostly people really liked survival. And you have to understand in gamification, this is, you know, we share our expertise like streaming is kind of like learning how to stream. You really would have a big problem doing it on your own, but if you have other people supporting you and sharing information with you, you can do it. And it's not just about Minecraft. Minecraft is the substrate for our activity, but what we're trying to do is learn about gamification and learning how people collaborate in worlds and how people learn through collaborative learning. So the most important thing is to learn about collaboration. So the other interesting thing was that the people who set up the server for us built a railroad from the old world to the new world and kind of hid it in an obscure place. And so people happened on it and took train trips to the old world. But a lot of it was developed in the new world. I'm going to show it to you in a minute. This is why we were doing all this fiddling with the screen and the shares. We have a Google Plus community. I think actually the next slide is about this. There's a link at the bottom, so if you happen to have picked up the slideshow or you go to that tiny URL, you can go to our Google community. You can join the community because still another change we've made in the years we've been doing that is that people are interacting in between the EVO sessions. So there's a lot of people going on the server, still building, and just enjoying themselves because they like doing it. So this is our Google Plus community. That sign up there says, be careful out there. That's at our spawn point. Oops. I keep hitting the wrong mouse, I'm sorry. Here's a little video, maybe I'll start playing it. That link takes you to a whole bunch of other videos we've created. I'll just hit on it to make something happen. iPad is my time check. Okay. So anyway, this is my house from the top of my house, and it's a view of our world. So you can watch that video if you go there. I think what's more interesting is actually go into Minecraft and have a look and see what's there. So let me shift over to Minecraft. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go there. In case you're following the slideshow, you can also find links. I don't know if I'll have time to, I don't know what will happen when we go in the world. So let's see. The top link is the Google Plus community that I showed you. The other two links are articles that have been written this year. Dave Dodgson, does a lot of presentations in IATEFL, he was one of the participants, he was a moderator in one of the previous years. He wrote an interesting article about his experiences on the server and about how he's learning through gamification. And then I wrote an article just recently, actually it was from the proceeds for a presentation I gave in 2016 at TESOL Arabia Conference. And so there's a couple of things, a couple of readings that we've just done. And Jeff Kuhn and I are going to put an article in, was it the TESOL, the journal, what's the journal called? TESOL journal, no, it starts with an E. The glossy newsletter thing. Is that called TESOL journal? Maybe it's a TESOL journal. Yeah, no, I thought it was called, I had another name. Anyway, I'm really bad at video presentations. Okay. So this is Minecraft. We're in a scary place because it's night. There are monsters at night. Maybe I could run out at night and see if we see any. Just pop over and see what happens.
Vance, one of our online participants is in your world.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Well, that's going to make it hard to sleep. Okay. Can you hear me okay? Okay, so I'm just going to run over to this ladder, go down the ladder. Normally I would sleep in that bed, and also let's see who else is in the world. Dakota Redstone is there, and also Aaron Schwartz, from the guy who runs the server from University of Ohio University, I should say. Sorry, I got the wrong one. Okay, so, it's raining out. This is very bad. There could quite likely be monsters. There's my house. I hope I can make it in time. We've got a lot of light around here, so that's kind of good. Once I get inside here, I should be fairly safe. I've got a fence around my house. So I've built up the area a bit. I've got some trees planted and lots of things to eat. And this is inside my house, and there are a couple of beds there. Maybe if everybody could go to bed. Let's see let me just try to go to bed, okay? You can see what people are saying. I'll ask them if they'll go to bed. The way Minecraft works is if everybody on the server goes to sleep at the same time, then it becomes daylight again. So Dakota Redstone, a very knowledgeable character. Okay, and Aaron went to bed. Okay, so now we're all awake again. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to run over to, what's it called? Winterfell. Oh, I've got to remember the warp name. What's this? Oh, there it is. Dakota's with me. Okay, Dakota, let's go for a trip. Okay, my internet connection is unstable. Okay, so what I want to do is okay, here we go. He doesn't know we have just 10 minutes. Maybe I'd better tell him. Okay, so I'm keeping my eye on the time. Okay, so I think I have till, you're on at 2:30, right? 2:30? No, 2. Yeah, you go to 2:45. You're on at 2:30. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to run over to, there's a creeper. Good thing Dakota's with me. Okay, I think the two of us are getting, okay. They explode, and then they blow up other things. Oh, thank you very much for closing it. Okay. Okay, we're all together. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm just going to run through a really nice area here. This is going over to a different kind of biome. It runs through a forest. So you can see kind of what people are doing here. Let me see if everybody's with me. Yep, they're all there. Okay, I can jump. Okay, we're all together. Whoops, going the wrong way. Okay, here we go. On the path again. Now, oftentimes, normally when I'm with Dakota, he shows us some really neat stuff. I've fallen into a hole. Okay, so that's going back the way we came. We've got these torches here to help us guide our way. So, as you can see, the biomes are quite varied. And I've got another house down at the end of this because there's this river that runs alongside there. You see that? See the river there? Okay, so you could, I did it again. Yeah, I fell in the water. I wasn't watching what I was doing. Okay, let's see. I'm going to get myself out from here. He's going to build me some steps. Good lad. Okay, see, this is how people work in Minecraft. They collaborate and they make sure the river's over there. Okay. So they help each other. You can tame these wolves and they become very faithful dogs. You have to give them a bone. There's a way to do everything in Minecraft. We build houses to protect us from monsters like the creeper that you met earlier. And this is David Dodgson's place. So he's built a kind of a nice place. He has a mine underneath here. If you can go in and see what he does. I don't want to go down there because it's quite elaborate and complicated. I'm going to show you. I'll just tell these guys what I'm doing. Let me just go to text. Just showing the neighborhood quickly. Okay, talking slowly. Okay, so I've got some other little torches pointing over to another place I built. No, that's not the right. It's back this way. Sorry, it's over here. Okay. There we go. There's another mine. These mines, you have to go into the mines to get resources. There's a rabbit. Okay, so this is another house my wife and I built. And my granddaughter dug a big hole over here. And we filled it. I put a ceiling on it and made a connection from inside the house. So it's quite a lot of fun. These dogs got left here by the son of one of there's a lady named Jane Chien, and she had a son, and he brought some dogs in my house and left them there. I'm not sure what to do with them. Anyway, let's see. This goes, open that door. Okay, there we are. So these are the kind of things that you can build. Let's see, where's Aaron? Okay, here he comes. Oh, that was Dakota Redstone. Okay. Make sure the doors are closed. Doors are closed. Okay. Now, one thing I did is I made a little ferry service on the river. So I think I built this bridge. There should be a boat here. Oh, there's a sheep there. The sheep, I can get wool from the sheep. There we go. Okay, a block of wool came out. I think, this must be dynamic because the house, the boat got filled in. Let me just do a time check. Okay, it's probably getting about time where I need to go, but let's take a ride with the sheep. Oops, uh-oh, I shot an arrow at him by mistake. Oh, hang on, I'm trying to get in the boat with him. There we go. Okay, so there we are. So maybe I want to go the other way. Okay. And I think the lake got ice last time I was there. All right, what I think I'll do, I'm going to take myself back up to my house. I'm going to, where it is? Go back up here. I'm going to install myself in the house, thank my friends, and turn this over to Carolina. So there we go. There's it coming here. A safe place. I like to be in a safe place. There's also a bed over here, or downstairs, I think. So it's nice to have these things. You set up chests. These chests contain objects. You can put objects there. You have to eat every now and then. I need a little food right now. That looks like I've got some raw meat there. That's raw meat, raw mutton. I need to cook that in order for it to be any good. Oops, sorry. And so I'm just going to get a carrot and eat a little carrot here. So make my steaks at the bottom. That's if I'm just going to. Oops. Oh, okay. Oh, he's giving me food. This is another way we collaborate. What am I doing this? I'm trying to. God, this is my. He's going back to the. Oh, something's odd here. Okay. Anyway, let me tell them thank you very much. Okay. So that's what our Minecraft server looks like, and that's what I do during presentations nowadays. You're supposed to laugh. Okay, so anyway.
Are you using that with students?
No, I don't use it with students. Although somebody asked me the other day if I could help someone. You know, sometimes if you're living in certain countries, people will ask you if you can give courses to somebody who needs to learn English. And I said, well, I don't respond because I have other things to do in my time. But what I offered, if the guy wants to come into Minecraft and we can play around in there, yeah, that'd be interesting. I would do that. And I think that would be a really good way to learn English. And we have evidence, a lot of that anecdotal evidence to that. I mentioned the kids who are here, the little Taiwan kid who left dogs in my house. He's learning English through this. It happens to lots of people and their kids.
I just want to say, I know a lot of teachers are using this tool to replicate as a 21st century solution to dioramas. And so students are building environments and then learning about content, learning about places around the world, and then using Minecraft to recreate them. So if you're going to learn about Egypt, if you're going to learn about different places around the world, use Minecraft to recreate.
Yeah. James just pointed out that a lot of people are using it in class. In fact, Microsoft bought Mojang and is now pushing Minecraft for education because the schools are just it costs $28, which would be a problem for most things that we like to use. It costs $28 per user. You buy a lifetime user permit, and then you can download all the software you want, including the server software. And but despite that, hi Claire, how are you?
Hi.
Despite that, it doesn't seem to be a problem. It's people are paying the money because the value from it is so great, and they're using it. If you've got classes that you can use it in, that's fine. My teaching context is that's one reason I started the EVO session, was because it was hard for me to get into a group of people who are learning about Minecraft. If you have students you can do it with, of course that's really great. But I'm positioning myself in my next step, I think, because I'm really keen into this. Does anybody have any other questions? Okay, I guess we can turn over to Carolina.